And welcome everyone to another Jay vs. Ben. Today, we are taking on the ultimate Harry Potter Halloween quiz.
Man, Halloween does seem like it's kind of important to Harry Potter, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like when his parents died, not to give any answers away or anything.
Right. It seems like every year, though, something important happened on Halloween. Do you remember them all?
No, so I'm not thinking I'm gonna do super good on this quiz.
I know. I heard we were taking this one and it was like, ooh, man, Halloween. How much do we really know about Halloween? That's like within the first 15 chapters of every book.
Yeah, well, let's find out.
Woo! Before we get started, we also need to remind you that tomorrow we are hosting our 12-hour Twitch stream launch.
Yes, it is going to be super fun. Make sure you go follow us right now at twitch.tv/SuperCarlinBrothers.
Tomorrow is going to be ridiculously cool. We're going to be playing just game after game after game, and we're going to have giveaways every hour. And by the end of this sentence, I might even lose my hat. It's falling backwards. There it goes! Oh, that worked out well.
Today we are taking on Pottermore's ultimate Harry Potter Halloween quiz. If you'd like to play along with us, we are going to put a link in the description so you can see how you do against us.
If this is your first time at a Jay vs. Ben, this is how it works. Each question comes to us. We do not have the multiple choice. We have to remember basically everything.
Yeah, just straight out of our brains.
Straight out of our brain nuggets.
But if we both agree that neither of us has any idea, we can get the multiple choice from Derek.
It does happen every once in a while.
It does. Normally around like question 17-ish.
Question 17.
Yeah.
Oh, the almighty question 17. You know it's coming.
Oh yeah. How many questions are in this one, Derek?
That's a good question, Jay. 25.
25.
Wait,
okay.
oh, not bad.
Maybe more
not
like
bad.
question 13 then.
Yeah, maybe. Normally
alright.
I'll take a 30 questioner. Hey, before we get started, I think we each we each carved pumpkins on our whiteboard.
We did. What did you do?
I did Voldemort.
Oh.
Can you see him?
There he is. Excellent.
Yes.
And I did Harry Potter doing his classic grin.
Oh man,
It looks just like him.
yours is so much better.
Put that on a shirt, am I right?
Yes, for sure. For shirt.
For shirt. All right, let's go.
Question 1. Who did Harry spend the day with on Halloween in his 3rd year?
Yeah. I feel pretty good about this. Maybe. Or, yeah, I'm still going with it.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Remus Lupin.
The correct answer is Professor Remus Lupin.
Yeah. All
Woo!
right.
Good start. Good start.
Off to a good start. Although I'm nervous because I was already uncertain.
I definitely question myself a little bit. It's like, who is unique to this book?
I was almost like, was it Neville? No. Okay.
Neville is like an ace in the hole when it comes to these quizzes. Like, he's randomly places that you just never remember. It's like, really?
You were there.
Neville was there?
Question 2. In Harry's 2nd year, Nearly Headless Nick celebrated the anniversary of his death day. Which one was it?
It seems like it's been a hot minute, right?
I mean,
More than 12? We're thinking more than 12.
I think we're thinking more than 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
200.
I said 500.
The correct answer is his 500th death day.
I literally had 500 written down and I was like, it's 200.
It's 200.
It wasn't.
I was kind of going back to his garb, which seemed like very, 1200s.
Very 1200s.
1200s.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Wouldn't it be like 1400s?
Yep, math. This is the second time in a quiz video where I've just blatantly missed the mark on my math.
Okay.
Well, anyway.
Question,
right?
Question 3. Which spell did Professor Flitwick first teach Harry, Ron, and Hermione on Halloween?
Okay.
Trying to show his answers
Okay.
again.
No.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Swish.
The
and
correct
flick.
answer is Swish and Flick, Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
news. Good
Oh,
news.
yeah.
That one could be tricky if you didn't remember
The troll.
the troll.
Yeah, that's exactly. I was like, I don't know. No, that's why, because they just learned it. And
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Even
See.
I feel like even if that question included in their first year what spell, then,
Oh, yeah.
then it would be like 10 times more obvious.
Right, because it was just like, I had to remember that. Okay, probably it was their first year.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
anyway.
Question 4. How did the magical community of Godric's Hollow commemorate the death of James and Lily Potter on Halloween?
I think it's poorly worded. It sounds like it's what do they do on Halloween, and I think it's just more like what do they do in remembrance of an event that happened on Halloween.
Okay, I feel like I know this, but at the same rate, I'm like, maybe I'm just completely off the mark and remembering something obvious. So
Okay.
we'll see how we do.
Okay.
Ready, go.
I said with a statue in the center of town that only wizards can see.
And then statue.
Statue in the front yard of the Potter's house with writing.
Okay, well, neither of you was more specific than the other, so I'm going to give it to both of you. The correct answer on the quiz was a statue of them holding baby Harry, which is different than the other answer, which is the statue of the both of them.
Oh, okay. Well,
But it's a statue, and so
I think that's one. If
that's
looking
what
at the
I
multiple
meant.
choice, that
Yeah.
would have been
that's
very
yeah. Okay.
if any of you had specifically mentioned the baby, I was going to give it to one or the other.
Okay.
Question 5. Which Hogwarts portrait was attacked on Halloween?
Ready?
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
The fat lady.
It is the fat lady. I
This is a dumb question because how many other portraits are ever attacked?
Yeah,
Right.
Question 6. Why did Harry, Ron, and Hermione get sidetracked on their way back to the Halloween feast in their second year?
I don't know exactly which part of it they're asking for, but I'm sure I know the answer.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I said the writing on the wall / basilisk / Mrs. Norris was dead.
Well, petrified.
Petrified. Yeah.
Yeah. I said the Chamber of Secrets had been opened. Mrs. Norris petrified.
The correct answer is Harry heard a voice in the walls.
Yeah. Basilisk.
I'm going to say, I mean, you both know what it was that
Yeah.
they had gotten.
That's what I meant. This is right here.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah, no.
But they didn't
100% plus extra credit, Derek.
So we're counting that?
Yeah, that's obviously, you knew the exact event.
Yeah.
That's one of those moments in the movie, though, where Hermione's like,
This hat.
there's no voices,
Catches it in the
Harry.
wind. Oh, that's one of those super annoying things where she's like, even in the wizarding world, Harry, hearing voices isn't a good thing. And I'm like, you don't know. Exactly. This is one of those things that I think that that they give to movie Hermione that they take away from book Ron. Because, like, how would Hermione know? Like, it makes more sense for Ron to know that
Oh,
the
right,
wizarding
right,
world,
yeah.
hearing voices isn't a good thing.
That's basically like Ron's main role is to be like the voice of experience in the wizarding world.
Yeah, and they just give all of that to Hermione and make Ron a dumb guy who eats a lot in the movies, and I hate it.
Yeah. He also says bloody heck like 75 times.
Bloody heck.
I know.
Anyway.
That was censored for the kids at home.
Question 7. Which of these was not served at Nearly Headless Nick's Death Day party? Moldy cheese, rotten fish, maggoty haggis, and putrid fruit.
You know this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, why?
The running joke in the office right now is basically Olaf whenever he just says, yeah, why?
Yeah, why? Anytime anyone answers yes to anything, it's followed by a why.
Yeah.
Why?
I can't believe you just know this.
Oh, I just know it.
Why?
I mean, why don't you?
I think I skipped this chapter.
You skipped this chapter
Literally.
because of the description of the gross food?
No, I would just say because I think this is literally one of my least favorite chapters in the entire series of the book.
It serves no purpose.
And literally the only thing is so that they miss the feast.
It's so
Like, so that they're somewhere else.
so that they can get caught at the scene
Right.
with Mrs. Norris. That's why this
That's
exists.
literally
yeah.
why it exists.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1.
Putrid fruit.
I said rotten fish.
The correct answer is putrid fruit.
Of course it is.
Nailed it.
Why do you know?
Question 8. Which extracurricular activity was canceled in Harry's 4th year due to the Triwizard Tournament?
I'm not sure what this has to do with Halloween. Is this they do the cup on Halloween?
They do the
Goblet of Fire?
Halloween, yes.
Okay.
3,
Well,
2,
whatever.
1.
Quidditch.
The Interhouse Quidditch Cup. Yep.
Yeah.
Question 9. At the Halloween feast in Harry's 4th year, in what order were the school champions chosen?
I could be entirely wrong. I may have one of them right. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Crumb, Floor, Cedric, Harry.
That's what I said.
Crumb, Floor, Cedric, Harry is correct.
Yeah! Oh! I think because the first one they just do Crumb and Ron's all like, no surprise there. And then I knew Cedric was that was pretty much it then. Because then everyone gets real quiet for the Hogwarts one because they're at Hogwarts.
Right. Plus, maybe like JK was trying to build some suspense the first time where you're like, could it be Harry? Could it be Harry? And then it's
Yeah,
like,
right.
oh no, it's someone else. What? It's still Harry? That's crazy!
Well, this is one of those where like, as they like, the whole book, you haven't known like what Harry's, like this is like the first twist of the book.
Sure.
Because you're like, oh yeah, other people except Harry, like Harry's not going to be involved. How's he going to be relevant to the story? And then it's like, oh, I see.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
he's in it. He's in it.
He's in it.
Yeah.
Question 10. Who did nearly headless Nick ask Harry to impress at his death day party?
Oh, like the name of him?
Like the name of the person.
Oh, man. I know
I will
what
give you
position.
$10 if you get the whole name exactly correct.
Oh, man. This is... I know Ben doesn't know.
1 point and $10 on the line.
1 point and $10. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. I mean, you don't know. Do you know? You do not have a guess.
I wrote words down.
You wrote words down. I feel like you wrote down nothing. You don't know.
the word nothing.
You wrote down...
I think I wrote down the word
You
nothing.
wrote down the guy from Sleepy Hollow. Oh, my gosh.
If it makes you feel any better, I also don't know.
Do you want to do the multiple choice?
Well,
Just
Derek
for, like,
offered us $10, and the off chance that I could pick a bunch of different names.
I don't think... This is so...
I'm 100% sure that it's wrong. Do you want to go multiple choice?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I feel like maybe it'll help.
For what it's worth, I had written down Sebastian Franklin of Weaselton.
Ah, that's not it.
I know, but it would have been very funny, and I had to let everybody know.
Good old Seabass of the Headless
All
Hunt.
right, well, $10 retracted. The answers are Edmund Grubb, Patrick Delaney Podmore, The Grey Lady, The Wailing Widow.
3, 2, 1.
B.
It is Patrick Delaney Podmore.
Oh man, I think I just
Did-
took the lead from you, Ben.
Did not even know at all.
I knew it wasn't the Grey Lady or whatever the fourth one was.
The wailing something.
The wailing
Yeah,
something.
no, I knew that. But
Yeah.
then it was literally a coin toss, and I lost.
Yeah. You did.
It happens.
Question 11. Who was bitten by Fluffy on Halloween?
3, 2, 1.
Snape.
These quizzes are always very fun, but sometimes it's just like, did you read the book?
But like, I think they could be like trying to trip you up by saying Quirrell. There.
Right, yeah,
Like,
that-
oh, I know who the bad guy actually was, but,
Right.
but
Sure,
wait,
sure.
Snape did get bit.
Yes. Yeah. There's a layer of trickiness that
There
question.
is, yeah, I get it.
Question 12. Why was Ginny Weasley concerned about what happened on her first Halloween at Hogwarts?
I can't remember. I don't know if there's like a specific thing that they're trying to get at, or
Yeah, this is like one of those like Ron is worried about the sorting ceremony because Fred and George said it hurts.
Right.
It's like, is there some type of like weird thing, or is it like the obvious?
or is it like the plot of the book?
right? Yeah.
Right.
3, 2, 1.
She opened the Chamber of Secrets.
I said because her mind was being controlled by Tom Riddle.
Same thing.
So the answer that they gave was because she couldn't remember what she did that night? And that's why she was concerned about it?
I mean,
That's what happened, but that's not why she was concerned.
are you kidding me? Because
Neither of you really have it. You're closer, but neither of you really have it. Like, she was concerned because she couldn't remember,
Oh, shoot. Okay.
and not because of what happened.
All right. All right.
I'll give you that, but I feel like if you're watching at home, you know we know.
Oh, yeah. No, you knew. You just...
It's just like a matter of phrasing. That's one where like the multiple choice clearly makes
yeah,
it
Yeah.
Just, it's
deadly obvious.
Yes.
precisely. Question 13. Which regular school event at Hogwarts often coincided with Halloween?
Can I ask you point blank if this is the Halloween feast?
You can.
Yeah. That's not the answer.
No, it's not the answer.
I'm gonna be like, that seems like
That
a
is
real
another school
dumb
event
thing.
that very often coincides
Okay, you know
with Halloween.
what? I have a guess. I bet that seems like a cheap answer.
Yes. No. Yeah. Like really.
Yeah.
Really. 3, 2, 1.
The first trip to Hogsmeade.
The correct answer is the first trip to Hogsmeade.
This is one where the answer was actually given to us earlier. Because
Yeah.
that's why he hangs out with Lupin,
Lupin the
because
whole
he
day.
can't go to Hogsmeade.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Question 14. This is a select all that apply.
Oh, boy.
Which decorations were added to the Great Hall for the Halloween feast? Flying orange streamers, singing toads, live bats, colored candles, carved pumpkins.
Okay. Which of these are or are not?
Which of these are?
I am really just uncertain about one of them.
All right. We can turn. 3, 2, 1.
I said bats, candles, and pumpkins.
Oh man, I said bats and pumpkins.
That's what I see. I don't know if it's candles. That's the one I was like, question mark?
The correct answer is live bats, carved pumpkins, and flying orange streamers.
That is
No
below
way.
me. There's no way there's orange streamers. That's so lame.
That was yeah. The singing toads was one where I was like, I feel like there's
trying to
one
fake it out.
opener in the movie where there's randomly.
Yeah, where they're like, hey, did you know that Professor Flitwick looks different and conducts a choir now?
Question 15. Who was petrified on Halloween?
3, 2, 1.
Mrs. Norris.
Oh, yeah, it was Mrs. Norris. I know it's
Okay. Who's writing these quizzes?
Question 16. What entertainment did the Hogwarts ghosts provide for the Halloween feast?
What entertainment did the Hogwarts ghosts provide for the Halloween feast?
Those are all of the words I just said.
Yes. Okay.
Well done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, I don't remember at all.
I have no idea what entertainment.
Like a multiple choice?
Sure.
Let's do it.
The answers are choreographed haunting, formation gliding, musical wailing, and synchronized floating.
None of these ring a bell in my head at all. Okay, well, I have a guess anyway. Do you have a guess? I don't feel good about this one at all.
Yeah, me either. All right, 3, 2, 1.
I said B.
B. Well, at least we said the same thing.
The correct answer is formation gliding.
Hey, we got it right.
Check it out. We're so
Yeah.
smart
We are,
all the time.
man.
We
That was
always
pretty
know
good.
our
That was
stuff.
pretty good.
Formation gliding. It just seems synchronized floating doesn't seem like
Yeah.
entertainment. And wailing didn't seem like they can still talk. They don't have to wail.
Right, yeah.
You know,
That's,
like-
they're not like inherently poor singers because
yeah,
they're ghosts.
because they're ghosts. Yeah. And I don't know what the first one was, but it sounded equally dumb. All of these sounded dumb.
So clearly they didn't go with that
I
one.
didn't go with that.
Question 17. Why is Halloween an important date for the wizarding world?
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
You wrote a lot more than me. 3,
Well-
2, 1.
Harry survived Voldemort trying to kill him.
I said Voldemort's quote-unquote defeat.
Right.
It is the anniversary of Voldemort's disappearance, which is why it's. Because of how we've done some of the other ones for this quiz, I'm gonna say both of you have it, but
Yeah.
like Ben is more right.
Well, but this is like...
I'm not saying you're wrong.
This is what I mean by this answer, is that Voldemort, the downfall, whatever. That's the
Yeah.
end result.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Question 18. What color were the sleeping bags Dumbledore conjured when all the students had to sleep in the Great Hall on Halloween?
I have a guess. 3, 2, 1.
Purple.
Purple!
They are purple.
Yeah!
Hey!
I remember that line just because of the word squashy.
I literally
Like-
would have had no idea what
Nothing comfier than a squashy purple
Just like, what a
sleeping
great
bag.
word squashy is.
Squashy. I feel like we had squashy sleeping bags growing up. Those red
Yeah.
ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were squashy.
Squash-tastic.
Yeah, you didn't even have to have like a bedroll or anything. You could just put it right on the floor.
You could.
Question 19. Where does the fat lady escape to when she is attacked on Halloween?
Shoot! Oh, man.
Oh, man. I would go for the multiple choice, because I have, like, a specific, like a worm, like, eating away right now. It's like, is it that? I have two.
Because there's like a few different ways to even look at it. There's like something that replaces the fat lady for a little while.
Yeah.
And like that's in my head.
And then she has, like, her friend, but I don't think that's it.
And in the movie, I'm pretty sure she's hiding behind like a hippo or something.
Like a zebra?
Zebra.
Is in my
Yeah,
mind?
that's not it at all.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
All right, let's go multiple
go
choice.
multiple choice.
The answers are Professor Dippett's portrait in Dumbledore's office, hiding in a map of Argyllshire on the 2nd floor, Sir Cadogan's portrait on the 7th floor, and the painting of fruit outside the kitchens.
But I'm really torn. But I literally wrote this down ahead of time, and then you said it. But one of the other things you said makes me think it was that.
I know that I have that same thought. All right, you want to turn? 3, 2, 1.
I said a bowl of fruit.
I said B.
The correct answer is hiding in a map of Argyllshire
I
on the
knew it. I
2nd
knew
floor.
that was gonna be it. Look, I even wrote B right here as a like. I know that's it, but for some reason, I feel like someone says they found her hiding behind that bowl of fruit down by the kitchen or something.
Right. Well, so I think I was remembering it actually from a past quiz. I actually wasn't even remembering it from the book itself, but I
Map
think
of Argyllshire.
there was one where it was like, where did she hide or something? And literally the options were all map of
Yes,
blank, and
blank,
they all
blank.
ended up being like,
Yeah, I think it was a Sirius Black quiz.
Yeah, that's
Anyway, we should have known that.
back to Sirius Black quiz.
Yeah.
I think that's how they phrased it.
Yeah, the Back to Sirius Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Question
Wizarding World is a big AC/DC fan.
Unexpectedly.
Who knew?
Question 20. Why was the Potter's home in Godric's Hollow not repaired?
I've got a secondary thought. I can't decide which angle to come at it from, but okay, you ready?
Yeah.
As
3,
a-
2, 1.
As a monument to the Potters.
Yeah, part of the memorial to the Potters.
The correct answer is it was left as a monument to the Potters.
Woo! Okay.
Sweet.
My other thought was, like, is it just like could they like does like Avada Kedavra like make something magically unrepairable?
That was one of the answers given in.
Oh, was it?
Man.
Oh my gosh.
That could be tricky.
that would've been
that same
tricky.
thought crossed my mind where it's like, I wonder if maybe even in the book Harry like wonders that to himself
Oh,
at
maybe.
first, where he's like, I wonder if maybe that's why. Does it look different to
I think so.
the,
I think
the
so.
non-magical community?
My other thought was like maybe other people just couldn't see it because the Fidelius charm would still be in effect. I wonder, was that an option?
Oh,
But
that
that's
would be
not true because obviously
fascinating.
Harry and Hermione. And then they say the curse broke and when
Right,
he attacked
that's
them,
true.
so that wasn't it. But I had a few thoughts there.
Question 21. What happened to the Weasley twins that meant they spent most of Halloween in the hospital wing?
Okay,
All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
they tried to put their names in the Goblet of Fire.
They tried to cross the age line in Goblet of Fire and grew beards.
So this is another one where like one of you is more specific. It's because they tried to cross the age line, not because they tried to put their name in itself.
This
But
is
that's the same event.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'm taking a point for this.
I'm taking a point.
I'm taking a point. Like this is like one where like I would have to argue with the teacher. This seems like
Yeah,
something
yeah.
a teacher would hold you like, you didn't put age line, and be like, yeah, but like I know that's the reason the Goblet of Fire did that to them.
That one took that was like it slowly settled in, and I was like, oh yes.
I know. I was
Although-
like, when are they ever injured? Like, is it a Quidditch thing?
The other thing is they pull the names on Halloween, but it seems like people have been putting their names in the goblet like leading up to that. Like it wasn't just
Yeah, you have like a week to do it or something.
right.
Yeah.
So it seems weird that they would be in there for that long.
Yeah. Maybe they just tried to do it on the very last day.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That could be it. Good point. Good point.
Okay.
Question 22 is another select all that apply. Which of these guests were sat at the high table for the Halloween feast during the Tri-Wizard tournament? Igor Karkaroff, Barty Crouch Sr., Ludo Bagman, Madame Maxime, and Barty Crouch Jr.
Oh man, this is a tricky question.
This is a tricky question
because it's this is the whole question is basically, was Mad Eye sitting at the table?
right.
Right.
Because that counts.
Even the phrasing of the question makes this confusing though. I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I feel slightly unsure.
I have two things that are like making me uneasy, but I feel pretty confident.
I don't know. 3, 2, 1.
So Karkaroff, Bagman, and Barty Crouch Sr.
Well, I said Igor, Barty Sr., Maxime, and Barty Jr.
Wait. Was Maxime one of the options?
Yes.
Oh. Virtue. Sorry, I did not hear that.
So you said Ludo and I didn't?
I think all of them except Barty Crouch Jr.
The correct answer is Igor Karkaroff, Barty Crouch Sr., Madame Maxime, and Ludo Bagman.
Yeah.
Dang!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Although you didn't have Maxime written down right away.
Well, I honestly didn't hear you say it. I'm sorry. I know that might not seem.
So,
No, as soon as you...
so Moody is not there?
I think. Well, the thing. First of all, one of the things I was wondering is this how quickly does Barty Crouch Sr. duck out of the events and get replaced by Percy? Like, is he already replaced at this time?
Oh.
But so I thought that might have been a trick question, and then I was like, it says which of the following guests, and Moody wouldn't be a guest.
Ludo Bagman was a character that I'm not totally sure that I even to this day understand exactly
Like what his purpose was?
what his purpose was.
I think it was basically that the one they needed Fred and George to have a plot, and that was like his
Right, like the betting
thing.
Yeah.
And then it was like also to give you another red herring as to who might have been behind it, because then he keeps offering Harry help
Sure.
because of the betting, and then it makes you wonder like, did he do it to try and like win money back or something?
Right. No, that makes sense. But no, it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
That is one of those like sequences though where they keep including these like kind of high-ranking officials that we're not super familiar with.
Right.
And I feel like maybe if I had read the book as an adult, things would have seemed more obvious, but as a kid I was like, am I supposed to remember who these people are?
I don't think it's super obvious at all
Yeah.
that Mad Eye is Barty Crouch Jr. at least. Maybe you suspect him, but you don't know who he really is. You have to really be paying attention.
Question 23. For what crime was Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington inexpertly executed on Halloween?
This is another one that I do feel like has maybe been in a quiz before.
Yeah?
I can't remember, unless I'm just wrong.
No, I bet if you knew it, you knew it. But, man, I do not know off the top of my head.
I also don't know other than...
Almost off the top of my head, I should
Hey!
say. Nearly.
Other... How could you be nearly had this?
Like this?
Oh, man.
This also, other than the fact that he's a ghost, doesn't have hardly anything to do with Halloween.
Right, other than... Well, no, because his death day was on Halloween.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
I just said doing magic in public.
He tried to fix a muggle woman's teeth and they grew too big.
Wow.
He accidentally gave a lady-in-waiting tusks.
Dang! I mean, I don't feel like I'm wrong. I'm not going to say that I knew that at all, so...
Yeah, I can't remember where that would have been in a quiz before, but I do feel like that's come up.
Man! Well done, well
Thanks,
done.
thanks,
That's impressive. Yeah. Where did they even say that?
I don't know.
Oh, man, that seems
It
like
can't
it's
be
in...
the Death Day party because I'd skip that chapter.
I feel like that's in, like, one of, like, the side ebooks, like...
It might be. It may even be like on the
Poltergeist,
writing
yeah.
about him on Pottermore.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Oh, man.
Question 24. Where did Hogwarts get its giant Halloween pumpkins?
You are writing a lot more than...
Well, you know, apparently I haven't been specific enough throughout this quiz, so... Just trying to cover my bases.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I have many fewer words than you, but 3, 2, 1.
Hagrid drew them.
Hagrid drew 'em, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
With a bit
I also said probably shouldn't have done magic.
With a bit of help. Question 25, the final question. What entertainment was Professor Dumbledore rumored to have booked for the Halloween feast in Harry's second year?
I can't remember if the thing that I'm thinking of is something that he had done where they're like, oh, I heard one year he did this.
Right.
Or if this is like, oh my god, I can't believe you missed the feast. There was blank.
Right. I think I'm messing this up with the fourth year, is what I'm thinking I'm messing it up with. Second year.
I don't even know if I'm right. I have like a shadowy like idea.
I am pretty sure I'm actually wrong, and it's like, well, we'll just talk
All
about
right,
it
3,
after.
2, 1.
Said the Twisted Sisters.
I said singing skeletons.
The correct answer is dancing skeletons.
Oh my gosh.
Dang! Told you it wasn't a very
Dancing
clear
skeletons.
memory.
I'm pretty sure this is the rumor in the fourth year.
Yeah, the Weird
These
Sisters.
guys, the Weird Sisters.
Yep.
Okay. Man.
Does this count or no?
No.
So wait, what was your final score? Because I think I totally could have lost track, but I think mine's 20.
I think mine's 18.
Oh! Boom! Champion, probably.
It's so possible because we're so bad at keeping score.
I know. It's like I just
I'll get it
forget.
later.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
I'm gloating appropriately. That's right. Or being very foolish.
I'm just holding out hope that it was a tie.
It was a tie. I thought it was. I thought you'd gain back the same number I'd missed, but I don't know. Now I'm unsure.
Oh well.
Ben, I have to say you've got this weird cowboy wizard thing happening with the the hat
The
swap.
old cowboy wizard. That's what's coming next after Fantastic Beasts. It's like Wild Wizards of the West.
Oh my gosh, that would be so good.
And they're like
That'd be fascinating.
wand slinging wizards.
I could see that. I could see that. Like using Thunderbirds.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Flying around in their
The
thunder
wilds
boots.
of Arizona.
Yeah, exactly.
That's one of those things where,
Where
like,
did Frank come from?
Frank. That's one of those things where I feel like if you live elsewhere in the world, Arizona may sound like this cool place, but like when you live in the United States, it's like, it's just a state. You know? It's just really
It's just a state,
Right,
mostly
yeah.
desert.
It's in the desert.
A lot of sand.
Sorry if you live in Arizona.
Right, well, I'm not saying anything bad about Arizona. I think it's a perfectly great state, but like, you know, it's not like the, you know, like the mountains of Switzerland or something,
Yeah.
which sounds so like
Yeah,
majestic
for us,
to
sounds
us.
majestic. Yeah.
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 Wow.
I wonder if people in
That's
Switzerland are like,
amazing.
if you don't live in Switzerland, you think it sounds so great, but
Right.
it's mostly desert.
Just occasionally things are very high to the sky.
occasionally high to the sky. Yes. All right, well, let us know how you did in the towel section below. Did you beat us? I bet maybe you did, because we didn't know. I have a feeling maybe they did. They had the multiple choice, but I hope you took it without the multiple choice.
Don't forget that tomorrow morning, starting at 10 a.m. for 12 hours, Jay and I will be launching the Twitch channel.
That's right, it's going to be so much fun and a very long day, but we'll be doing giveaways every hour. Twitch.tv/Super Carlin Brothers. Also, if you would like to see more Jay vs. Benz, you can click right here where we've got the Triwizard Cup. Woo! And you can see a whole playlist. But until next time,
bye.